Wesley Snipes ain't do nothing wrong, kinda. See, Wesley had a problem. He suddenly just stopped paying taxes. But why did he do this? Well, he gets a phone call from his accountant. His accountant goes, Wesley. Wesley goes, my boy. His accountant goes, chillin'. Hey, why you paying taxes, Wesley? Wesley go, what you mean? Everybody pay taxes. Accountant go, nah, I got you. Now, Wesley agrees to this because you see, his accountant wasn't no ordinary accountant. By the way, this isn't his accountant, but I feel like I was close. Douglas, his accountant, was an accountant to a bunch of millionaires. He would always find ways to save them some money. So he's telling Wesley about these tax practices and this and that and this and that. The IRS hits up Wesley. They like, my boy, you stop paying taxes. Wesley like, no, don't worry, my accountant handle it. They said, okay, Wesley, that sounds legit. Do me a favor, can you come to this address? Wesley said, no, that's the address for prison. They said, yeah, come here. So the government charges Wesley for trying to defraud the United States. Now, here's where things start to get wicked. Wesley offers to pay them like $1 million. He owed them like $11 million. Now, this is what millionaires and billionaires do often. Like, oh, you caught me. Here's a little bit of money. Go away. The IRS, the government, refuses the money. His lawyers go, oh, they want you bad, Wes. So they take Wesley to court. Wesley go, hey, I was just following the advice of my accountant. The government go, we know. His accountant go, y'all better leave Wesley alone. The judge goes, is that Douglas? Douglas, where you at here? I'm right here in the audience. He go, Douglas, come here real quick. Stand next to Wesley. Douglas goes, right here? Ain't this where the criminals stand though? The judge go, yeah. Wesley look at his accountant. His accountant go, they go, but hold on, we got a surprise guest. Eddie, I see you in the audience. Come here. There was a third person. See, it was Wesley, Douglas, his accountant, and there was a guy named Eddie Kahn that was helping them through the process of defrauding the government. Why I put defrauding in quotes is because there was a secret reason as to why all this was going on. See, what Wesley and his lawyers understood was this wasn't about Wesley. This was to set an example. And what better example of pay your taxes than famous movie star Wesley Snipes didn't pay his taxes, so he's in trouble now. This is why they didn't allow him to do what countless millionaires have done in the past, which was a payment plan. Now, we're not finished. His accountant helped hundreds of millionaires in the past avoid paying that much in taxes. They wanted him gone too. Third and foremost, the third guy, Eddie, they wanted him gone most of all because he was a huge tax protester, and that organization's built around protesting how the American government handled their taxes. It was a win-win-win, so they put them all in trial together. But see, the jury wasn't going for it. They're thinking what you're probably thinking right now, conspiracy to defraud the government. Wesley was just there, so they took off all the felony charges that Wesley was facing and just charged him with a misdemeanor. He didn't pay his taxes, whatever. The accountant and Eddie, they got charged for the big stuff. But see, if there's one thing you learn about the U.S. government is if they have a plan, they're gonna try to stick to it. So for not filing his taxes, this judge from Florida gives Wesley Snipes the maximum sentence of 3 years in prison. Wesley immediately goes to the Supreme Court, but they denied to even hear his case. Why? Because there was no outrage. The story was very simple. Wesley Snipes, you're rich. You don't want to pay taxes while I pay taxes? Good for you. Everyone laughed. And on top of this, Wesley Snipes was still required to pay the money. So the IRS was investigated by the United States Tax Court. Because in the IRS's words, Wesley got advice from his accountant and he was still willing to pay the money back in payment plans, but he was still rejected from it. The tax court said, the IRS is good.